I was planning to come on here and bash you, Shiva, for using Mariam for views.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new episode of this Enlightenment podcast. Today we're joined with our friend Abel, and we're here to help him out. This is the fourth episode of our show, and we're doing this consecutively every single week. Today's week is no different. So we're gonna see how he's changed, how he's transformed, and what he's managed to do in this last week. So without further ado, my friend Abel, welcome to the show. Introduce yourself and tell us, how are you feeling?
I was planning to come on here and bash you, Shiva, for using Mariam for views, but then I decided I won't do it, or it just whatever.
Why not?
Uh, I don't know. It's weird to come in with this intention into a video. I can say it's not, or I say that it's not okay to use a female like that. But I don't know. I'm not involved in the situation enough to know really what's going on.
No, it's okay. Let's pursue this. So tell us, what else? What other concerns do you have?
Concerns? Well, I don't know. I felt distant from you, Shiva, and also Leo. I felt like somehow you guys were losing your juice, your what brought me to you guys at the beginning. I felt like I was losing that, but then I recently watched a video again of you guys, and I remembered, yeah, actually you didn't really lose anything, or maybe, well, I don't know, but I'm back with you guys.
Yes. The process has already started, and you're basically in the middle of it. And what I can see, you're going through a metamorphosis, so to speak, like a butterfly
What?
changing into a caterpillar, or vice versa. So some things hurt, some things doubt, some things, but we keep going, and we'll see where this ends up.
Yeah.
Do you
One
agree with
thing. What?
Go on, finish what you're saying.
One thing that I found very interesting, Leo, you said this, I think, to Shiva, that he should give himself more motherly love and fatherly love, or whatever, give himself, open his heart more, in one video. And that's exactly what we did in the mother wound course with Mariam. It was basically opening your heart to yourself, giving the motherly love to yourself. That was very beautiful. And it gave it just gave something to me that I just remembered. I can give everything to myself. I don't need no one to give anything to me.
That's a beautiful space to arrive. It's the energy of sovereignty.
Yeah.
It's like once you truthfully believe that there is nothing in this material world that can fill you up, you come across in a very different way. There's no pulling on people's energy. I had a conversation with my business partner today. We're in the process of closing down one of actually the biggest income stream that we have right now. We're being paid by multiple different clients. And when I told him this decision that I wanted to do of just like cutting all the clients away, he eventually landed in the space of sovereignty, like, oh, I actually don't need these people. And now he is communicating to them in a more powerful way, a more dismissive way, a more like disagreeable way. Why? Because he's arrived back into inner sovereignty. There's nothing that he's trying to get from them anymore. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because I feel like when you start becoming your own mother, becoming your own father, becoming your own lover, there's a different level of power that you start giving off. So you don't need anything from anyone, truthfully. You don't need anything from your boss. You don't need anything from me. You don't need anything from Shiva. Like you're a sovereign being, man. And the more you start to accept that and work with that energy, the more people will feel you in spaces.
What do you mean by feel you or feel you?
Feel you.
Feel. Okay.
It's like we had a call, our second call. You gave
Yeah.
off an energy of like, I don't give a shit. You felt very powerful. You felt very sovereign. And I feel like it kind of shifted. I don't feel you in that energy. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like we go through ups and downs, but I guess I just want to reflect that back to you. I feel you're in a different space. Maybe you're like trying to avoid something, or maybe you're not fully speaking your mind. I don't know.
Right now.
But I just in general, there's something in your energy that I feel is not fully authentic.
But that video that we did together, that felt more authentic. The second one.
It just felt more, you just felt more sovereign. You just felt more grounded.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, well, I just didn't, I just came in with that energy. Like, I just came in with not giving a fuck. Like, I was just like, I don't know. It was not like, I don't want to do this. It was more like being like a rock. Like, not being shook that easy.
Mm. What do you feel in this call?
As you said that, my belly just went like, I'm always nervous before every call that we do. And in this call, I feel even more nervous. Well, right now.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's something I have to tell you guys. Well, it's not like something that I have to admit. Like, you're not my father or something that I have to say, like, yeah, I did something bad. But there's something that I did to myself, or not did to myself. I smoked weed yesterday, and it felt fucking great. It was amazing. I also consumed nicotine on Friday or something like that. And yeah, I was thinking about this, like, yeah, I just won't say it. I just won't say it. But
You can't
there's no way
bullshit
that
us.
there's no way I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, how do you feel about that? Like after you did it, what did you feel?
Like when I was,
When you was doing it, coming out of it, did you feel a certain emotion?
oh yeah, I felt, well, it wasn't like, it was just feeling of joy. And my third eye was feeling like activated. And it was just nice. I didn't feel like blurred. I felt clear, and I was just enjoying.
How about coming into this call? What did you feel?
Wait. I felt like, oh fuck, man. Now I have to confront it. Now I have to tell the world, I fucked up. I
What is
fucked it
there
up
to
again.
what is there to confront if you felt joy?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I said in one of the videos, yeah, I won't do this anymore, blah blah blah. And now, what am I doing? I fucked up. Like with the videos, man. Like with the videos. I didn't post every day.
Okay. Well,
And
firstly, I want
that's,
to go on. Say what you want to say.
yeah, it's just not being true to my word. And that doesn't feel good, especially if you say it publicly. Then everybody's gonna hold you accountable.
All right, man. I would say, firstly, I honor you for your integrity, for your willingness to be of integrity. That's what I want to say. I want to honor you for your willingness to be seen and be transparent. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, to be honest.
Mm.
That's my honest opinion. Yesterday, I told Shiva this. I broke my 60-day semen retention streak and masturbated, and it was great. It was probably one of the best decisions I made in the past 60 days.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
jump.
in this
Sorry.
moment, I feel more grounded, feel more powerful. I'm not constantly thinking about sex. So there is this thing that we do to ourselves when we become disciplined individuals, where we start whipping ourselves. It's like self-shame, self-judgment. Oh, you have to be this way. It's like you're bullying yourself. For what reason? We're human beings that have human desires. Yes, discipline is important. And I think there is a time and a place to go against that. If you do it with integrity, and if you're not doing it from a place of hiding, if you're willing to speak it and own it, it's a different story.
I always do that because I also tell people that I don't. Oh, also one thing, another thing. I'm not sure if I drank alcohol. Well, I was in the club and I ordered a drink, like there was on the non-alcoholic part, and then I was drinking it, me and my cousin, and we were like, somehow it tastes like it would be as if it would have alcohol inside. And then all of a sudden it hits me, and I'm like, oh, is this getting drunk? And maybe it was, I don't know. But it also feels good to like be back at being normal, so to say. All the other people are always like, yeah, they're consuming and whatever. And I'm always like, yeah, discipline, I'm not doing this. Well, also, I didn't have like a big desire, but it felt good somehow just to let go of this whole idea of not being allowed to do that. Shiva, what is your opinion?
Well, first and foremost, we're not your fathers, like you mentioned, and we don't have any expectations of you. So tomorrow you go and drinking and get sloshed and wake up in the sewer,
Mm,
that's your problem. You're the responsible for your own life. All that I can do really is give you suggestions. And quite frankly, truthfully, you look much happier today than you did in the past. So whatever you did must have worked. There is no don't ever do this, thou shalt God punish you if you puff some air in your lungs, oh God, oh God. No. So do it. Do whatever you want to do. Do what makes you happy. And pay attention to your body. If it's not serving you, you gotta be willing to drop it in an instant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is just about moment to moment integrity with self. Like if you have a good relationship with yourself where you trust that what you're doing is for your highest and best, then I think it's fine. And me observing you from the outside in, I think that's where you're at, truthfully. You seem like a very high integrity individual that owns up to what he does. I think one of the most spiritual things I'd ever done in the past few years was drinking alcohol and smoking after doing 9 months of non-stop breath work every single day and meditating for 4 hours every single day. Really
Wow.
strict spiritual practice. I would do mirror practice as well. So I'd sit in front of the mirror for up to 2 hours and state the emotions that I'm feeling in real time. Just like all day spiritual work, from morning until night. And then when I finally, my ego structure broke. Sorry, I'm getting calls left, right, and center. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So when this ego structure broke and this awakening happened, there was no longer an attachment to being spiritual, being perceived a certain way. And so I let go of it and I let myself fall for a little bit. And in that falling, I actually gained something. I actually gained a level of empowerment. So personally, I don't believe being spiritual is just about rigidity 24/7. I think that can become self-sabotage up to a certain point.
Yeah. I see your point. I also just always keep in mind that I know that it's damaging my body. And for example, like you masturbating, it's a lot of energy that just goes away. And actually, I was frightened. I was frightened to lose what I've gained. That's why I didn't do anything. For example, this feels really uncomfortable to say, but I'll say it. I also didn't masturbate, like for, I don't know, since October. And yeah, I also did it, but I didn't finish. Anyway, that's um, yeah. I don't know. There's some things that I just don't want to do because I'm kind of scared of losing what I've gained.
Mm. Shiva, do you want to speak into this? I think it's quite relevant for you as well.
Yeah, I understand that very well. You don't want to lose what you've gained. I've also had similar situations happen. What we're talking about with a woman recently. So it seems that all of us are going through this cycle, and this is the time where this is the month, or this is the energy of cleansing and releasing and letting go of attachments. So tying a knot to basically what I just said is that in the beginning of the call and as you were talking, I feel, Abel, that You have still some residual attachments in your field that needs to be detached from or cut away, like cutting the cords. As Leo mentioned, his business, he's no longer attached to that business and he's willing to drop it and let it go. Similarly, what are you withholding in your life, or what are you willing to let go that's no longer serving you?
That's a freaking hard question. Well, I eat too much. That's for sure a problem. Maybe Shambhavi? I don't know if I want to let go of Shambhavi. Shambhavi is nice. I don't know. I don't have a lot left to let go of.
That's fine, perfectly fine. So after this call, reflect back on this question, and this is not so much of physically you need to let go of something like that, but energetically, what can you fulfill yourself with? What do you need to let go of? This will be done energetically.
One thing that I wanted to say is, like, doing YouTube videos or having like a mission, so to say, it's so nice. It gives me so much stability.
Yes. This is partly why I make YouTube videos literally every single day, multiple times, multiple videos a day. This is what I recommend to you. You need to fulfill this goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. This is a very valuable goal to have. And the more videos you make, the more entertaining they are, the better, the more valuable they are, the faster you'll get there. And the more enjoyable it will be for you. And all of us who are watching.
Yeah. So people watching on Shiva's channel, please check out my channel.
Yes, it'll be linked down below in the description. I saw your videos, by the way, your recent videos of you snowboarding. That was fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so good job. Keep going. Don't have to make videos every day if you don't want to. If not, that's, if you don't feel like it, probably shouldn't. But don't make videos because I told you. Make videos because this will better your life. And also, you have the chance of bettering other people's lives or creating, at the very least, some entertaining content like I am. And unless Leo has anything to say, I want to touch upon the thing that you said in the beginning of this video, that you had some issues with me uploading videos about Miriam. I'd love for us to talk about that and resolve that.
Well, I was more, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
I think for me it was just, she gave me motherly love and she gave really nice energy to me. And you were just like using her, and I was like, oh fuck man, this guy, what are you doing, man? Are you just doing it to use her? Or I don't know, I just felt like it was not right.
Do you still feel that right now?
No,
Why not?
I don't fucking know. Um, Maybe I
I
have
wanna.
some distance from Mariam because of that, maybe.
You have some distance from Mariam.
Yeah, like I'm not in her energy field.
Okay. I feel like there's something here though.
I just want to say that people should be used. People need to be used. I'm using Miriam, absolutely. I don't deny it. Right now, we're not so much using you, Abel, but you're using us. So use us more effectively. I want to be used very badly.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the reason why you said that, Leo, that there's something there is because yeah, it was really nice, or it is really nice, whatever. The vision and blah blah blah, the energy. Now I know actually what was the reason. Just Shiva doing like I saw Shiva as like somebody that I can trust in a way. And then he just Mariam, like he's obsessed with her, and then all of a sudden he just like 180.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so now I can't trust Shiva anymore. Like, yeah,
Why are you smiling?
well, I don't know.
I think that's quite a bold thing. You said you can't trust Shiva. do
Yeah, it's not
you
bad.
do
It's
you
not.
do you genuinely feel that, or do you?
No, I could trust him, but like, I like to trust people blindly. So it's for me very easy to trust people blindly.
Yeah.
And I thought we were onto something, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah, it's nothing, and it's just like, oh, yeah.
Just a little public
So
service. No, go ahead, Leo. Go ahead.
I was gonna be. I just wanted to clarify. So basically, your resolution coming out of this whole experience, watching the aftermath of the Mariam situation, is that you don't trust Shiva anymore.
I do trust him, but there was just shown to me that he's also just human and that he also can get deceived, kind of. Why are you shaking your head, Shiva? You're not just human.
I just want to say that I'm here to make a public service announcement that if you're a human being out there, you're watching me, you're a fan. And if you do something immoral or say something immoral, I'm going to backstab the shit out of you. So you definitely shouldn't trust me, especially if you're immoral. Threatening people's health, doing whatever. If you're immoral, doing immoral actions, oh, I'm going to backstab the shit out of you. Don't ever trust me. Don't ever trust me.
I was more, I think now that I reflected on it, it was more like yeah, Shiva can also get deceived. I thought he has more clarity than me. And maybe he does, like, I'm not saying that I'm somehow, whatever. Uh, I just feel like, yeah, he's also just human.
How do you feel about sharing this with Shiva? Is there any tension in your body or any
Zero,
emotions? Zero?
zero tension.
Any emotions?
No,
No
I feel
emotions.
good. Well, maybe a little like, I feel good. No particular emotions. Why?
Well,
Just check.
yeah, I'm not human, by the way. Anyway, that's wondering, I'm an alien. So your perception was wrong. And I was orchestrating this whole thing. I had it all planned out. And you should watch what I'm going to title this video. You're going to love it. You're going to love it twofold. That'll be very exciting.
All right, Shiva. That's okay. Man, I like you guys.
We like you too. We like working with you. And we have some plans. I don't want to say too much or say anything at all, depending on how Leo feels. But some things are in the works. So what do you have to share with us, Leo?
Nothing right now.
Yeah. Okay, this is it. This has been a good one. Lots of clarity came up. We're going to do an off-call video now. Just talk and be honest with ourselves, not put on a camera persona. So that's it, guys. If you have any final words, let us know. Peace.